I'm going to talk to you about the Leaden Balls in Pokemon Legends Arceus. These are actually one of the most overpowered Pokeballs you can use in the entire game. The catch is obviously you cannot throw them very far if you've ever used one. You will unlock it at, like star rank 4, whatever you call it, rank 4 for the star system in the, whatever this thing is, the Galaxy team. And once you get the recipe for it, you can craft it with some just basic materials. It was not very hard to make at all. And so the main thing with the Leaden Ball is that it's for catching Pokemon that are unaware. Now, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to get Pokemon unaware, catch Pokemon that are unaware, just how to hit Pokemon in general that are unaware. But the main thing here is that it's an improvement over the Heavy Ball. And if you're familiar with the Heavy Ball, it's way easier to catch Pokemon with the Heavy Ball when you hit them from behind. And the Leaden Ball just improves on that. So basically, if you hit a Pokemon with a Leaden Ball when it's unaware, it's going to be like using an Ultra Ball or maybe even better potentially. It's so powerful. So you definitely should be using Leaden Balls. Now let's get out in the field. I'm going to make some Leaden Balls and I'll give you some tips on how to use them effectively. So if you head on over to a crafting bench, the Leaden Ball uses an apricorn, a black tumblestone, and an iron chunk. Those are pretty straightforward to get. The apricorns you can get from trees like this, which you probably already knew. You throw a Pokemon at it, they'll attack it, it drops the apricorn. As for the black tumblestone and the iron nuggets, you can get them from these things by throwing a Pokemon at them. One good place to farm these is if you go to the Obsidian Fieldlands and go all around Lake Verity up on this ledge and around the Sand Gem Flats. You'll find a bunch there, but they're all over the place once you go to higher level areas. So there are a few scenarios you'll be using a Leaden Ball. Now this is one of the perfect scenarios where a Pokemon is right next to the tall grass and it's super easy. Although I did not catch him unaware actually, because or maybe I did. So this is the perfect scenario. You'll rarely see this. A Pokemon that's already in the tall grass. You just try to get an angle where you'll hit them in the back and then throw the Pokeball and hit them in the back. And you'll see the big animation. That's how you know you caught them unaware with the Pokeball. And that is what triggers the Leaden Ball to do its work and catch the Pokemon. But if they are not already right next to the tall grass or in the tall grass, there are some tips and tricks I have for you on how to still get them with the Leaden Ball. So this is another scenario you will find yourself in. There's a Pokemon nearby, but it's too far for the Leaden Ball, and you can't hit it in the back. So what you can do is you can throw a berry to your front right or front left. So in my case, I'll throw it over here. And that will get the Pokemon kind of close. And then you gotta wait for it to, waddle on over. Wait till it's done eating or till the thing's gone. And then throw one to your opposite side really far. I might have thrown that too far, actually, but hopefully you get the idea from this, even if I miss. Wow, that Wurmple is slow. Holy cow, that Wurmple is slow. Okay, let me try another one for him. So you throw like this, and then if he can even get there, he's so slow. Then he'll be at an angle where you can hopefully hit him in the back if he's not glitching out like that. And then you hit him in the back. Something like that. You get the point. You can do that. It'll go right and then left and be real close. And then they'll be in a position where you can hit them in the back. Another situation that you can use to catch them is just go up to them and they'll run away. And then you just hit them in the back. Any Pokemon that runs away is super easy, because you can just run them down and then they'll run and they'll turn their back to you. Now, some Pokemon will be too fast to hit with the Leaden Ball when you're chasing them. So you'll actually have to manually aim it, which makes it kind of tough, but you can do that while chasing them. It's a little hard, but you can definitely do it. The Wurmple was easy because it was so slow. But if you go after a Pokemon normally that's too fast, well, they can fly away. So if the Pokemon's too fast and you try to do it, this is what will happen, is the Leaden Ball will literally just drop to the ground even though you're right on them. Although right there he actually stopped, but you get the point. If they're too fast, you're going to have to manually aim it, or else the ball will just drop to the floor. So using the Leaden Ball is actually really useful for trying to get alphas as well. And one trick you can do that honestly is even better than one I showed before is you can throw the item into the tall grass, and the Pokemon will come into the tall grass to get it. And then you can try to line up his back, although the way he went in here is kind of awkward. And that didn't work out. Let me try that again. All right, let's try this again. We are going to throw down a honey in the middle of this. And then we're going to sneak around to the other side. And this is much better. This is much, much better. So he's busy with the honey. And I hit him in the back with the Leaden Ball. Now, will I catch him? I don't know. But that is how to use the Leaden Ball correctly on Alpha Pokemon. So that is the Leaden Ball in a nutshell. That's everything you need to know about it. How to catch Pokemon unaware with it. and what its strengths and weaknesses are. It's honestly a really, really useful ball. You should be trying to use those whenever applicable. There's a time and a place for it. It's not always possible to get the Pokemon the way you want with the Leaden Ball, but if you're ever trying to catch a Pokemon without putting up a fight, the Leaden Ball is going to be the best ball in Pokemon Legends Arceus.